But frankly, as a junior heavyweight champion, you don't see too many competitors facing with the weight and the thickness of young Ray Gordy. This is going to be a true test in a variety of different ways for young Seth DeLay.
Ray Gordy may be a junior heavyweight, but that is only because of his height. He's like a baby gorilla. All of his mass is centered together, and he is such a natural powerhouse. This guy can rip you limb from a limb. He's been to Japan for All Japan Pro Wrestling NOAH, and he has received extensive training on how to break you down and how to tear you apart, limb by limb. Of course, his father, the legendary Freebird, Terry Bam Bam Gordy, one of the toughest wrestlers of all time. And now Ray Gordy here in NWA Wildside, his second nationally televised matchup, and he's already got an opportunity to wrestle for the Wildside Junior Heavyweight title in this championship match tonight on Wildside.
It's great without a doubt seeing Ray Gordy, but I hope that doesn't mean that the son of Buddy Jack Roberts will also be following in his footsteps. That's the last thing we need at the moment. What a horrifying thought that is. The fact he would even replicate. I don't know where I got off on that one.
No comment.
Yeah, but young Seth DeLay going after the arm of Ray Gordy. Actually, there's plenty of power in the upper body of young Mr. Gordy, and that's pretty much what DeLay's going after, and that's probably a good tack to take at this juncture.
Well, if you can do it in a stick-and-move fashion, if you're Seth DeLay, that's the smart thing, but he's not going to be able to match power with Gordy. Top wrist lock by Ray Gordy, and the power has the advantage here. But the quickness of DeLay winning out in that exchange, he goes under with an arm drag takeover. Nice maneuver, nice wrestling from the Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion, cool Seth DeLay.
It's funny. I've even noticed a lot of difference in the posture of young Seth DeLay, walking with his head held so high, so proud of that Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Gordy taking him down to the mat. Leg sweep, working on the arm. And the focal point of Gordy has been the arm thus far in this matchup. Rides him over amateur style. Has a front chancery now.
Of course, coming up next, finally we get to see Caprice Coleman go after the World TV title held by the Soul Assassin Rain Man. That and, of course, Hot Stuff Hernandez. All that and more this week here at NWA Wildside.
What a championship-packed edition of Wildside we've got this week. And already signed for next week, we know now, Azrael and the original Ecstasy, Jimmy Ray, are going to go one-on-one. Nip up Rana. No, wait a minute. Yes, he connects.
It's funny hearing Jimmy Ray talk. He wanted it this week, but all in due time, Jimmy. I can't blame him, really. I kind of want to see it this week, too.
The hour was already committed this week with 3 championship matches. I don't know how much more you can fit in. High back body drop by Gordy. No, DeLay lands on his feet. Goes up for a Hurricane Rana. Oh, and Gordy just sheer power shoves him off. But he gets caught a second time with that Hurricane Rana.
That's where that lightweight kind of comes to the favor of young Seth DeLay. Frank, if Seth DeLay weighed an extra 50 pounds on top, he wouldn't have been able to pull that one off.
The quickness of DeLay is actually winning out in this matchup.
That's a lot more aggression from Mr. DeLay than we've seen in recent days.
Well, he knows he's a champion now. He knows he's a marked man, and he's going to have to wrestle like one.
Yep, when you have that championship gold around your waist, you are a target.
Seth DeLay trying to power Gordy up with a suplex. Not going to happen, says Gordy. He's got DeLay. Pure muscle here. Oh, big power bomb.
Boy, quite obviously, Ray was channeling his late great father with that. We've seen Terry Gordy do that all so many times. And now Ray's obviously a chip off the old block.
Ray can finish you off in many ways. Loves to refer to the Tiger Suplex as a finishing maneuver. Also likes the twisting Fisherman's Buster, which he could be going for here. No, snap suplex though.
Ray Gordy, all business. No waste of time whatsoever. Oh, and a thunderous kick to the kidneys. That's rocking the Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champ.
Cool Seth DeLay now in trouble. Big scoop and a slam by Ray Gordy. And the son of Bam Bam, once again, with another scoop slam. And a big reverse DDT.
Thought it was perhaps a defensive posture from Seth DeLay. Ray apparently had other plans for the Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Big Irish whip by Ray Gordy. Seth DeLay, sunset flip. He's got him. 2 count only. Oh, big clothesline. What power by Gordy.
Well, that charging clothesline pretty much destroyed young Seth Delay here. Oh, a very Muto-like elbow onto the prone body of the junior heavyweight champ.
2 count only. Seth Delay manages to kick out of that one.
I mean, Seth realizes that you're only 3 seconds away from losing that championship belt.
Oh, Gordy all business here. Delay fighting back.
Boy, from the guard position, quasi anyway. And a good defensive posture there by grabbing the kicking leg of Ray Gordy, setting him down. Boy, sort of MMA stuff here in a way.
These guys are going for a very mat-based attack. And again, if Delay is feeling froggy, he might as well jump. I'd still have to question the sanity of that, given the mat background of Ray Gordy.
Still, you have to adapt. You have to adapt to the scenario that is unfurling before you. That's what Seth Delay was doing until, however, now Ray Gordy kicking Seth Delay out here, destroying the momentum here. I'm kind of surprised that Ray's rolled him out. You're not going to defeat Seth Delay when the champion is walking around ringside.
Well, Delay is gaining an increasing amount of frustration here with his inability to move Gordy here in the late going to this matchup. And those kicks are just murderous.
What's the corner expression? And a fisherman suplex from Ray Gordy. Oh, good heavens, 2.9.
Very, very close for Gordy, but still unable to get the pin.
The fisherman suplex, of course, made famous by the late, great Kurt Hennig. That's a move that Ray Gordy performs quite admirably, but still isn't enough to pin down the shoulders of Seth Delay for that now, apparently now, over an elusive 3 count.
Big back elbow by Seth Delay.
The challenger has been rocked. All of a sudden, just like that, the tide can turn. And forearms and kicks to the lower back of Ray Gordy. Interesting, Seth Delay is pretty much all over the place. Initially was working on one body part. Now he's pretty much working on the entire schematic of young Ray Gordy.
Big forearm smash by Gordy. And the power those forearms possess is something of another world entirely. And look at those forearms across the chest. He is just beating Seth Delay to a pulp in here. Delay is he's taking a hell of a beating, Steve.
Well, we've seen Delay take plenty of beatings over the past couple of years here at NWA Wildside.
And there's that twisting fisherman's buster. And Gordy likes to go to that as one of his signature maneuvers, looking maybe for a pinfall here. Seth Delay manages to kick out.
I won't call that a kick out. I call that barely getting a right shoulder up. And I mean barely. Looks like Ray's going to have to dust off the big guns. And that's what he's doing. Oh, unfortunately telegraphing it to the crowd. You're also telegraphing it to your opponent, Ray. And taking a lot of time to go up that top turnbuckle.
Not an area where he goes a lot. He does like to use that swanton bomb, but in this case, the quickness of Seth Delay won out.
It's great if you can do a swanton bomb, but you need to do it pretty damn quickly.
And Delay's got the speed advantage here, and he is definitely using that to his advantage. Went for a Hurricane Rana. Luckily, Delay recovered before it got nasty. Oh, good grief! Cradle DDT!
I think Seth Delay has got this match won. Seth, you should pin the man immediately. Why is he going for the top turnbuckle? Seth, you could have had the match won right then and there.
There's the flying squirrel by Delay.
A patented Seth Delay move. Think he may have this match won? No, Ray Gordy still manages to kick on out. Perhaps if Seth had made that pin attempt, maybe 15 seconds earlier, this match would have been over by now. What if?
Irish whip into the far corner. Seth Delay charges. Snap Hurricane Rana from the top. Delay is throwing everything he's got at Ray Gordy, but the son of Bam Bam will not stay down.
These guys are pretty much, whoa, bell has rung, 10 minutes has expired.
Gentlemen, the 10-minute television time limit for this championship matchup has expired. The official ruling is a draw. Therefore, still the junior heavyweight champion, Cool Seth Delay.
Well, I'm not sure that's the way Delay wanted to retain the title.
And that sure isn't the way that Ray Gordy didn't want to acquire it, obviously.
Well, Gordy wasn't even pinned in this matchup.
Somewhere, sometime soon, Seth Delay and Ray Gordy will be paired up again by the matchmakers of NWA Wildside. And I know Ray Gordy wants, I believe Seth Delay wants it as well.
Seth Delay's the champion, 10-minute time limit draw, but we got to get these two in the ring again. Gordy came very, very close to being Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion. There wasn't a decisive winner. Time limit draw. Fans, we got more Wildside coming up. World Television Championship action is next.